in a minute, I'm not even gonna have none of the 5% implicated in nothing I say, because I'm gonna say this Dr. Sujan Das. So when I say this Dr. Sujan Das, I'm gonna say, yo, the 5% is an amazing culture. They teach all kinds of amazing things. And then they're gonna be like, well, Supreme, we seeing you drinking an iced tea. Dude, all the 5% drink iced tea? I'll be like, my name is Dr. Sujan Das. You need to ask one of the guys what they gotta say about iced tea. You know, cause then we gonna put the camera, put the mic on more than just one person. It ain't about a celebrity culture. You know? So, I don't wanna be no celebrity god. What? What does that even mean? What does that even look like? You know, I could teach it real, but teaching it on some entertainment value and making it funny and cool and all that, it's too much where it's like, that lends itself to being a pimping of the culture. Next thing you know, they're gonna want me to do funny skits talking like a silly 5%er. I'm not volunteering for none of that. I'm an educator, I'm a professor, just like many of us. We're professionals. Celebrate me as the professional I am, whatever expertise I got. Treat me like a leader in my field. Because a lot of the guys, especially the older guys, pioneers, they are civil rights leaders. Think about it. Since the 60s to the 70s into the 80s, never stopped. All the civil rights leaders from the South and all them, they didn't keep going into the 70s and 80s. These old guys kept on being like Duma Wade. From the 60s into the 70s, into the 80s, into the 90s, into like the 2000s, till he passed. Not even civil rights, because he wasn't trying to go through no civil society for his rights. Human rights leader. When do we celebrate them as such? When do all these brothers that we might otherwise say, yo, that God, man, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that God, it's hard to be around. We don't say that human rights leader that's been putting in 40 years of work is hard to be around. Why? Because he poor? So what if this man had a budget and then he had the means to institute programs? Then you'd respect them? Well, you know that's what the 10% do. And they do it the deceiving way, where they really not helping the people. But when we got people that in their heart, like an old man, like Saheem and all them, they on the corner, they not living at no level above the people that they serving. But how many people did this man help? And he's, you know, he went through what he went through so that his children could live off better than him. So, you know, we gotta show respect for, that's why it's like, God, I can't knock. The people that want to do regionalization, man, I understand every intention. We wanted to improve communication. But in doing so, there was infiltrating elements that was able to do their own thing with it. Start turning into, you know, the Spanish Inquisition. You feel me? Start turning into they idea of what was a Western government. Motherfuckers made a Western government out of it. Goddamn wanted to make the Taliban out the shit, damn near. You gotta remember, the Taliban believe they based off Islam. So you can end up with something funky that's like, yo, I think we right. Nah, it can't be that right. Don't none of y'all know no lessons. You know what I mean? Like none of y'all got no fruit. The fruit will be the proof of the pudding. When I'm seeing the fruit, oh man, I know y'all teaching. You know, when you see our babies out here and you see this grown man that's like, yeah man, my name powerful, he's 20 years old. He said, I got knowledge when I was 10. Oh, well y'all been teaching out here. So we go out to different cities, we looking for them stories. If we not hearing them stories, then we like, what the fuck did y'all do? Y'all just sold them drugs? Y'all didn't even give them no lessons? Goddamn. Don't tell me shit then. I don't want to be a regional member of that shit. You can't tell me nothing. We was out here cleaning up the streets. Connect me to everybody that's doing that. Now, guess what? We already connected. That's the thing, we never needed nothing because all the true and living was always in communication. What's happening now is that there's almost cultism and tribalism happening, where people are saying, well, I don't communicate with this group. Why the fuck not? You don't want to know what these builders is doing? You don't want to travel to Mecca to see what they're doing in Mecca? You don't want to travel to St. Louis to see if they're building in St. Louis? Why not? That should be something you want to do whether there's a conference or not. Shouldn't need to be no family day. You should just supposed to want to go see your people. It's your family. You need a day for family? We ain't no better than the Christians.
Peace.
Peace.
If Mecca did this,